Hello, everybody. Welcome back to MLB The Show 17 and more Seattle Mariners baseball. We are taking on Michael Pineda, I believe. He's 0-4 with a 7.0 ERA. We have Blake Snell on the mound. He is 2-1 with a 4.82 ERA. As the Mariners meet Cleveland, the Block C's, the Guardians. They should have been the Spiders because that would have been a lot more fun. But this is a three-game set. Final three-game set here on the road before we head home for three against both Los Angeles and Texas, and we'll be in Philly for two, so that'll be nice. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully, it's a good series here. We had a little bit of roughness in the last series, but that's kind of just how it happens. Some extra inning games against Detroit. Just got to stay a little slower, calmer, more patient at the plate, and we can should be able to get some victories here. So let's jump into game number one. Game number one of three. If you haven't been watching, Michael Pineda. So we'll go double lefty here. Segura Gentry. That's the speed. Okay, should be fine. If you haven't been watching, this is Mariners baseball in MLB The Show 17's season mode, which allows me to tinker with how long the games are. Games are 3 innings per game, and we play a series per video on Tuesdays and then Thursday through Sunday. So we have the Mariners taking on the Block C.
The weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball
from Progressive Field
in Cleveland.
How come so many stadiums have stupid walls that I hate? Like, I don't understand how that's like a possibility. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just here. SERIES 8 SEA at CLE.
Michael Pineda will be on the mound for the series opener.
I believe I said that
correctly. What do we need to know
correctly.
here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have
no wins, 7.0 ERA. We do not need to give them a victory, okay? Just no reason to do it. For him, a victory. We have Gene Segura.
Here this evening.
We got rookie plus. We're working with a 4-seam, a slider, a cutter, and a changeup.
Liner toward right center.
That is, oh wow, that caught a lot more air than I realized. I thought that was going to be a bloop shot into right. Thought I saw that a little better, but a little jammed. I thought that was going to be a much more direct shot out to right field. I saw where he wanted to go with that, but that's a good take right there.
Usually have the combination of the two, where you got speed and power, but their power, no speed. They have to hit the ball at the ballpark if they want to win.
Oh my goodness, that one had more air under it as well. Neither of those felt like well hit balls or well enough hit balls. That is kind of wild. Good take right there. I thought that those, I genuinely looked at both of those, or like heard both those, thought they were solid pieces of contact that would like just kind of drop in.
We won't see a whole lot of arguing with this.
Whatever.
He's one of the better guys in the league. Really consistent.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Couple good takes here with Miguel Cabrera. I need to be a lot more patient with him as we work through this
His numbers in recent
season.
games have been very good, and
they're pitching around him, and I'm just giving way too easy an out.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That gets down,
That's
and
single.
the inning
That is
continues.
a long single.
And that means the inning stays alive with 2 away for Kyle Seager.
Well, this ball's
I think
hit
it was
off
probably
the
a
wall.
little
He hit
bit
it awful
late
hard.
there.
I thought it was a good move to stop, because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think.
Hey, MLB The Show, will you put this mode in 2024, please?
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager.
That's a great take right there on that cutter. Either put this mode back in, where you only have to manage like the one team. You only have to worry about the 40-man roster. You can do it for multiple seasons. Or allow me to adjust the length in franchise mode, because that'd be fun. I wonder if there would be more roster movement in that.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field.
Oh wow, that got out. That got out. Kyle Seager 2-run blast. I've been surprised with like the last 3 home runs that I've hit in this game. That's kind of wild.
2-run home run
Yeah, allow me to tinker with it like you would, you can in like Madden or NBA 2K, you know? That's all I ask.
Yeah, I love
all
a
I
team
ask.
that keeps fighting with two
I was
outs
getting
like
ready
they
to
did
send
here.
Cabrera to
The previous
third.
batter gets
I
on
thought that
board
was going
with
to
a
be
single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute
maybe
bomb.
just a double,
That's good baseball.
but instead it's
out
for a 2-run home run.
He swings and
That is a bad
sends it in the
swing.
air to right center
That's
field.
not what you're looking for, especially after a home run like that. It's too aggressive.
And the side is retired. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Seattle.
Nope. Here's our
Blake Snell gets the ball.
here's our pitcher. 2-1. 8-4 starts, a 4.82 ERA, 9.1 innings pitched, 6 hits, 2 walks, a .86 whip.
But the thing about it,
I said 2 walks, 13 strikeouts.
Give me the ball. I'm gonna take my knocks, but I'm gonna keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game. Give him a
Exciting announcement today. We have a new winter demo fest coming up, so that'll be tomorrow morning's video. Participate in all of the Xbox demo fests that they do.
And HR, you take a look at these
I have a
Seattle
whole list up
Mariners
here.
entering play here tonight.
I'm done with this.
They come in
Oh,
riding
good
a
Lord.
5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
When I'm
Look
done
out.
with
They're
this, I got to
starting put
figure
it
out
together.
how
When we
many
get to this
games I
territory,
need to
start moving
download and all
into
that
a
stuff.
week
So
of solid baseball.
keep an eye out for
That's
that. And I think
the
those are going to
club's
go up
starting
on
to come together, and I'm looking forward to it
Fridays.
right now.
3-0
Goodness
now.
gracious, for the foreseeable,
Set to
probably
deliver on
2 or
3-0.
3 weeks. Okay, there we go. This is a disastrous at bat here. I think we just got to go fastballs. I don't know what it is about Snell. There we
In the
go.
air, down
Bailed
left
me
field
out
line
there.
and deep. Gentry
It is.
on the move. 1 out.
Ugh. That one carried.
And
Is there
with
a
that,
wind
let's get a look
going
at the
on
starting
today?
lineup for the Indians. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy
Gotta be
on. The
late,
next man
not
moves
early.
him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I mean, it's just a disaster here.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. The high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and
pretty
he rushes
generous.
full 3-2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more.
Ooh, that's a strike.
Missed with that one.
That's a strike in the bottom part of the zone. That's strike 3.
Looked like he might have squeezed a little bit right there, and we know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share
Wow,
of crummy
I
balls going
can't
against
find the
them,
zone.
too.
Cannot find the zone.
Comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Check swing. No swing. says
Holy
the home plate
moly.
umpire. Ball 2.
All right, we are.
Here it comes, 2-0. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? And that runner will go no further than second as there
All right.
are 2 aboard now.
Okay.
A couple of righties
So what
start
should
to
have been an
loosen
out,
now in the bullpen.
2 outs in a row, huh?
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that
Finally,
one
we
out.
put one in the strike zone here on the first pitch.
Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
God,
Lays off
that's
that time, and
getting-
it's 1-2.
Basic pitching
a
right
little- a
there.
little much
2
there.
fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curve.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball according to the ump down the line.
It's a 3-run home run.
That time.
I don't know what's happening. We absolutely
And now
like.
let's hold on a second here.
It's okay.
It looks
Sorry.
like the umpires are
It's
going to
okay.
converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that.
I mean, it's a home run. It's a home run.
All right, here comes our umpiring crew with their ruling, and it is a home run.
That is god awful.
As they say, this
you have got to be kidding me.
How about that? Here's Yasmani Tomas. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In tight here.
Wow,
the first
that,
pitch fastball.
what a
1-0.
fucking turn. I thought we were going to cruise to a victory, and
2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit.
so it should have been a strikeout, and it should have, I mean, he kicked it off his glove. It should have at least been a 2-run home run instead of the 3-run blast, but we'll try and figure it out.
And he is off to a dreadful start at the plate, as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Where the hell was that ball? Like, where in God's... Where? The goddamn camera sucks. Where's the... Okay. God, I
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Would have obviously been nice to tie it up immediately, but that's okay. We have a little bit of time.
0-2 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air.
That unfortunately will just be
but he won't get there.
Just kidding. What? What is happening? This fucking game. Already, we're an inning and 1 batter in. And 2 hits that I thought were going to be hits, or 2 pieces of contact that I thought were going to be hits, were outs. And that one I thought was going to be an out, or a double, was a hit, but a single. What is going on?
Entering this one with a batting average over 300. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
And that one was an out. I am not seeing this at all. I don't understand what's happening. Kind of driving me a little bit nuts. And again, like, I looked at it and I was like, okay, that'll bloop in.
He's been an interesting case. Now he came up as a third baseman over there at first. He's really struggled to get the footwork together.
Good take right there. It was looking a little low. We are switching pitchers in the second inning. I'm not putting Snell back up there.
1-0 pitch on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Couldn't find the zone. Part of the problem, obviously, is me. I wasn't throwing very well, but part of it's the umpire's fault as well.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Bourne. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first.
Nope, no. Stay at third, stay at third.
Second now with 1 away.
Stay at third. We're good. That's what I'm looking for. Just a little. I thought that was going to be a catch. I can't. I don't understand what's happening. I'm so scared. I thought that was. We've seen so many nice diving grabs against me. I thought that was an out.
Into the box now, James McCann. And that's through into left, a base hit. In to score.
This is gonna be tight. Get down.
And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Ooh, another couple of runs here. Let's go. I mean, now we're absolutely switching pitchers, and we have an opportunity for a save. This is the most bizarre game we've played all season long. Game 1 of Series 8.
Into the box, Gene Segura.
That's a bad swing. Bad swing. Thankful it went foul, but it's a bad swing.
Territory. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Backhanded. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Here's Craig Gentry.
Slider on the outside. Yeah, that makes sense. Very early. It's a good pitch to throw against me. And it's a good out there at first. That's a good take. It's a good sure out at first rather than trying to turn the double play because we do have some speed on. We would have some speed on.
And I think it's a good plan right now.
Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. McCann rounds the corner and is headed home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So they continue to swing the bats well here in the
oh, wow, we're actually in the top 5.
As we take a look at the team leaderboard for total runs scored. And
that is surprising.
5th best in the American
Athletics still number 1. Not really. That's not surprising considering how hot of a start they got out to. But I think we've had some bigger offensive outbursts, which has been good.
Here comes the first pitch.
That's a bad swing. That's a bad swing. Too excited.
Well, you can't fall back any further. This team they're playing right now is just too good. They're one of the best teams in the league, and they capitalize on mistakes. You got to get out of this inning if you want to have a chance to win this game.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Now Bourne will have to hurry this back in off the wall. Not in
92
time.
speed, baby! All the way around from first to home. What is happening? Seeing really well what this pitcher wants to do. I'm not seeing it very well on the other end, where I think every out's going to be a hit and every hit's going to be an out.
In now, Kyle Seager, as the first pitch to him is in there.
For strike 1, no problem.
A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. 0-1 pitch on its way. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. Cabrera rounds third and is digging for the plate. And this will score the run from second to make this a 7-3 game.
What is happening?
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games. And he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI.
Wild.
Extend the lead in this ball game.
And they still have their starting pitcher in, which is mind-boggling.
Standing in now, Josh Reddick.
Great take right there. Even if it's a strike, still a great take. 13th ribby this season for Kyle Seager. Been a little better at the offensive output.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
Oh, thank God that went foul. Thankfully went foul very early.
One and one, here it comes. A fastball that just misses.
Great take right there. Worst case scenario, strike 2.
That's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Set to deliver on 2-1.
I think maybe we can leave Snell in. I don't know that I want to, though. 3-1 count. Don't be afraid to take.
Another great hitting count.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch.
That's fine. That's fine.
Looking at strike
way on the
2,
inside, no problem.
Inside corner.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
But
Oh,
right
right
there is
to
the
him.
second baseman, and
That's all right. We score a
9 men come to the
big
plate,
old
however,
smattering of
5
runs
of
right
them
there.
score.
And we will take a
We'll go to the bottom half
7-3
of inning
lead
number 2.
heading
It's
on
the
into the
Mariners
bottom
7
half of the
and
second.
Indians 3.
We'll see if we can maybe dial it in with Snell a little bit. We're also in a nice spot where we don't have a
Here's the catcher,
not going to be a
Giovanni
save
Soto
opportunity.
Now. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning. And the
Okay, there we go.
34-year-old
Not a
veteran
great
looks at
location, but
strike.
that's
It's 0-1.
it's all right.
And the pitch. And 1-1
Fair
as
ball,
this
no
one's
thank
in on
you.
the hands.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
My
Breaking ball just
goodness.
misses the inside corner. Drilled on the ground is short. Throw to
It's a good
first
thing.
is
It's a good thing he
in
didn't
time
follow
for the
me
first out.
pushing down on the
All right,
control
here comes the
stick because he
lineup
kind of
defensively
got
brought to you by Majestic.
looked like he got eaten up a little bit
Yes,
by him. But
they are moving all over the field. They love to shift.
we're big fans of the
Heavily
shift.
into
We get it.
analytics,
We got
and
it.
they
We're
really
good.
move players around
I
playing the
should
percentages.
actually
You'll
take
see
him
that
out.
a lot in this game today.
Wilmer Flores.
I mean, that's
goes
just
on
a
with one
god-awful
gone here as he
curveball.
looks at a called strike one.
We have no confidence in
Pretty
any of our
lucky to get away with
pitches.
that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high change.
Oh, my goodness,
Cabrera
Cabrera.
with the next one he throws.
But good hands.
So let's do this. Let's go. Now we're gonna go to the pen.
Here comes the
We're going to the
Seattle
pen.
skipper on his way to the mound. And it
He's
looks
gonna
as
get
though that's gonna be
Blake
all
Snell
for the
will get
starter
credit
here
for the
tonight.
win, which is kind of
He will
wild, but
curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance.
stolen bases. The Mariners 0.
Bruce Rondon.
Rondon coming in here.
He's
He's a right-hander. He had a 5-0 record last season. 2.97 ERA, 36.1 innings pitched, 45 strikeouts. No saves, no starts. We will hopefully be able to find a bit of a better rhythm with him. It was... Ooh, God. Okay, all right. Just has to be a better rhythm. Doesn't have to be strikeout after strikeout after strikeout. We are in the kind of like the upper echelon pitching difficulty. And his leg kick is making it really tricky to see if I'm getting these in the zone or not. We're good.
He's set and the pitch. Now a ball line
Okay,
softly
well,
down the right field line.
That didn't have to be the answer.
That's a
I forgot to
big
turn my camera back on,
fastball,
sorry.
obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Ooh, boy.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 home to Bourne. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down
So we will
4. It's
try
7-3.
to just go ahead and get this other guy through the next 3 outs. We have a comfortable lead here, which is very surprising. I was kind of just hoping to tie, but
He'll step
fine.
in to lead it off in the top of the third.
They're leaving him in the game.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he
That's
tries
a
to
bad
go back
swing.
on the
Too
swing, but
aggressive.
I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
No problem.
The pitch.
That's a good
And
take.
that slider's almost
That's a
in
real
the
good
dirt.
take right there. If I haven't reminded you, subscribe, ring the bell. 6 p.m. Pacific time here
Drilled
on
down
the
line.
applicable
And a reach to his
days.
backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Wasn't sure if that was going to get all the way to the wall.
And he is
Okay.
in there.
So 67's kind of about the probably closer to 60's about the limit of trying to get a double down that
Smashed it
left
down
field
the
line.
and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Was pretty good at being decisive there. Especially with the, we'll have to check maybe the exit velocity.
And he's going to
That was a good
motion
read,
for
though.
his bullpen here. That'll
Man,
do
this
it for the
guy
starter
got
tonight. So he'll depart
He
here
got
tonight, and these
his
fans
ass
will
kicked.
not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one.
Oh, okay. Well, they said it. They said dreadful. I mean, AJ Cole coming in here.
He'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
8 starts, 1-0 record, 5.17 ERA last season, 38.1 innings pitched, 39 strikeouts. They don't have the batting averages for him. And he will come in to face Matt Adams.
He'll be doing so with the runner in
Four-seam curveball, or four-seam fastball, curveball changeup, two-seam fastball.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent. But
I don't agree with that, but whatever. Oh, that's a bad swing.
He can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Well, that's a true indicator. He's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
It's a good foul there.
The runner at second. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2.
Lucky to get the check swing on that. Thought I went around, but
here it comes. This one
that's
is
fine.
fouled away up to the
Foul it away.
area.
Didn't trust that it was going to stay there.
And 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2.
Good
I don't think he'll try to get him out with
patience throughout this game.
He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise
And a good
him
effort there in the second inning to get the tie, take a
Here's
lead.
the 2-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
And he misses ball
Whoa.
4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately
All right.
walks the first man he faces.
All right. I thought that was going to be called a strike. He had called that other one earlier.
Really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Nobody out here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
A good take. Let him throw a strike. Let him throw a strike.
One outside. It's 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
And a good
Okay, there it
hitter
is.
just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
All right.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be two.
No.
There's one on to first to complete the double play.
That's okay. That's okay. It's a lot easier to deal with
Ready
a
for another
4-run lead.
chance. James McCann. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Benintendi going back on it. He's got it. A great
Bad
running
swing.
play.
Bad
and that'll
swing.
retire the side.
Bah.
One left for
Okay.
Seattle. They
That's
hang
fine.
on
That's
to a
fine.
7-3 lead.
7 runs on 9 hits. Really good outing here offensively. See if we can just
Digging
put
in
it away
for his
quickly
second
here
at-bat,
defensively.
Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a knee-high pitch that
Was
catches the zone.
not great.
The 0-1.
That was even
Outside
worse.
for a ball, 1-1.
Settle down.
And there's ball
Yeah, that
two
one's
now.
inside.
One missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, 92 speed, not even. Yeah, he was off the bag. That was the problem
Well,
there.
that's playing within his game right there. The
Okay, they better have counted that as a hit.
single, and now he's on to do damage.
Dexter Fowler is at the plate as he watches
Man,
ball
thought
one.
we were going to be in a little better rhythm here. Okay, I've pushed X 3
Here it
times.
comes 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Really lucky to get that
A
call.
runner at first
I'll
with
be
no
honest,
outs
that
here.
didn't feel great.
Slider
That's an
is in
awful
there.
slider.
Now it's 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And this one will be out of play off to the left.
Matt, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Here's the pitch on 2-2.
There we go. That was a pretty bad slider. That was
a
not great
looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out.
And he's into second.
Nothing I could do there. I think I maybe did that one correctly, but
the 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled.
Not sure about that. He also had 92 speed, and I'm sure a pretty good jump. Probably should have thrown it.
The 0-2 home. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right.
Okay.
And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the runner scores from
kind of a brutal bounce. It's all right. That's okay. The pitching is not going well today.
Pick things up where he left off. Pedro Alvarez. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a
2 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches.
That should have been absolutely destroyed.
Fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right
Wow.
side, but this
Okay.
will get into the crowd.
Please.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And another foul ball. Here he comes again. 1-2.
This is my kind of pitcher here. He has a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Right at the top of the zone.
Strikeout looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Yasmani Tomas will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of them.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here.
Wild game here in Game 1 against Cleveland. We win 7-4. If I had my save pitcher up, we could have picked up a kind of a cheeky save, but instead we just get a victory. No saves necessary. We were up 4 going into the bottom half of that third. So Snell was not great. Not great. I don't think any of the pitching was all that good today, which is a bit of an issue. I'm a little concerned with that. We've been a little more uneven, which kind of sucks. So 5 runs in the second. That's the key. Snell improves to 3-1. Pineda drops to 0-5. They scored 4 runs on 4 hits. Seager, your player of the game, he was 2 for 2 with a home run, knocked home 3, scored 1. Cabrera was 2 for 2 with a double, a ribby, and a run. Javier Baez was 2 for 2 with a double and a run. James McCann was 1 for 2 with 2 ribbies. He later came around to score. Snell picks up that third win, 1.2 innings pitched, 2 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Really disagree with the strikeout there, and then with just a misplay in right field. It is what it is. You know, we were able to get it back, so not that big of a deal, but 11 total runs scored, which is pretty wild. Pedro Alvarez was 1 for 2. He had a 3-run blast. Altuve was 2 for 2. He had a double, a ribby, a run. Eduardo Nunez 1 for 2 with a run, and that covers all 4 hits for Cleveland. Dexter Fowler 0 for 1. Though he did score. Pineda 0-5. He pitched 2 innings. He gave up 9 hits, 7 runs, 7 earned, and no walks, no strikeouts. And I believe his ERA was right around 7. So, kind of just a wild game all the way around. And so we will wrap that one up, and we'll head on into Game 2. Great patience at the plate by me, which is fantastic. We improve our single game best to 7 runs in a game. We give up the most that we've given up all season, I believe, at 4. No, we give up... Wait, what? 8-7. Oh, that's the wrong team. I was like, okay. I hit LT on accident. Okay. I think the most we'd given up is 3. All right, let's go ahead and jump on in. So game number 2, Travis Wood on the mound, 3-0 with no ERA. Luis Severino, 3-1 with a 1.29 ERA. As we will play full game. Ain't no 45 minutes. Travis Wood, they got a right-hander. We'll stick with that lineup. And who's hot? Kyle Seager, 5.26 over the last 2 games, 10 hits, 5 homers, 10 ribbies, all by himself. Home runs, Seager and Segura. Oh my goodness. Rivera, 16 saves already. Next closest is literally 1. That is wild.
In 1994, there's a
we pick up our 20th win of the season, by the way.
Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the
Cleveland
Indians.
Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks.
To victory next.
It's ironic that they play at Progressive Field. They have a logo from 1936. We've moved on as a society. They're like, no.
For game 2 of the series.
No.
What do you have for us on MH?
Luis Severino, 4 starts. A 3-1 record with a 1.29 ERA. 14 innings pitched. He has given up 10 hits. Some other stats in there. His whip is under 1.
And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around.
Let's see if we can keep our trend going as we step to the plate. We're in the veteran hitting difficulty. We're looking at a fastball, 4-seamer, slider, a changeup, a cutter. Not feeling particularly confident in either or any of those 4 pitches.
And we are officially
it's like a little bit of a
the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Kind of an odd release.
Club as they begin play here this afternoon. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last.
Yeah, the release point could give me a bit of an issue.
I mean, you're 1-3.
Just looks a little odd.
The fans are a little
and that fastball, only a cutter.
Really
14 slider, changeup, cutter. That cutter kind of got on me.
A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Because I'm sure it's, because the mound is above home plate, so there's no such thing as a pitch that goes up, really. But it looks like it increases in height and then kind of drops a little bit.
And focus on
That's
having
fine.
quality ABs.
Couple of sliders.
Set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Well, Matt, Rusty Valentine, don't you love that name, by the way? Hey, look, he likes to call tall zone. He's going to go up high, and he's going to call on the knees. On the corners, he's a little tighter. But if you go up and down, you're going to get a call from Rusty.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but
there we go.
Beware.
It's a little late, but helps me slice it through the defense there, and it'll keep this inning going. Not that it was going to be the end of it, but it's a little dicey, especially once we get 2 outs. Granted, we did score. We did knock a 2-run home run with 2 outs, so see what we can do here. Miguel Cabrera, second in the American League with a 4.25 average. Been a little calmer on the long ball. I feel like we're going to have one robbed because of the height of that wall in left field. I feel like we lose home runs.
I guess that happens.
Line drive
That's
to
going
center
to likely be an out. Yeah.
Jay is there,
Dang
2
it.
gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery.
Oh, bad swing. You can't be swinging at that garbage. Ah, you see that quick pitch. Think it's going to go over the heart of the plate.
It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing.
At least fouled it off. It's a bad swing on a changeup, a little low. He's just thrown off-speed stuff. I'm obviously very early on all of it.
Look out. That one
And that
almost
slider's
got away
still
from
off
him.
speed,
2-2
but
now.
he's a little wily with,
a
little inconsistent with that slider. It was way outside, way inside, and then one that hit pretty nicely in the zone.
You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And the
All
runner
right, we're
back
good.
in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly
Come on.
close tabs on him. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And another foul ball.
Cost myself a couple of... Well, that's a better swing. That's a better swing.
The next 3-2. To right field and way...
That might be gone. That might be gone. He's going home because it's long gone. Let's fucking go. Woo! Another 2-run home run in the first inning from Kyle Seager. Hopefully we can throw up some pitching on the mound to back it up.
And the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
Just left it in a spot that I could get to it.
Hey, there are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Four seam, good. And that's a 2-out. That's some 2-out damage. Okay. That's an interesting call right there. But okay. So the few fastballs he threw up there against
line towards center field.
Against Seager.
But he can't pull it in. Around first, he's digging.
It's a stand-up double. It's a stand-up double.
Get into scoring position
if it chipped off the wall a little better and got further away from him, you could probably try to stretch it to 3, but he doesn't quite have
That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there in the manager.
quite have the speed. I mean, it's a nice diving effort. I thought that was going to be an out. Continuing my streak of just not being able to read what is happening. Oh, difficulty increased. Okay, well. It was fun while it lasted, huh, folks?
Here's Javier Baez as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this
5 doubles for Reddick. Start to get a little worried about the
0-1 pitch on its way. And here's a slider
the pitching with how inconsistent it was in game 1.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
Way too early on that
That's the
change up.
perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And he chased it in the dirt.
There's a walk.
And that ends the inning.
It just dropped. It just dropped on me. Got to give myself that opportunity, but that's okay. That's all right. Sure, I'm guarantee we've swung at worse pitches, so it's fine. Definitely an area to improve, but nothing to be too irritated with. We got the 2-run home run, so Travis Wood's coming in here. He has 11 innings pitched in 4 starts, a 3-0 record with no ERA, 6 hits, no walks, 10 strikeouts, .55 whip.
He's able to get 3 wins in 4 starts after this outing.
Ready now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Swing and a line drive.
Don't love that they got a piece of contact on the first pitch, but it's much closer in the zone, so that's nice.
6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
That's a terrible slider. Complimented myself and then was like,
everybody starts getting interested in coming to the park early. Do I have extra work to do? Because you're looking at 1 week of great baseball. And
good God.
Streaks. They just don't happen that often in a season. He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That ball's not even close, but I think he probably tried to throw that out of the zone on purpose. Maybe get him to chase or give him some kind of different look. He's fouling off everything.
Throw on to first.
Well, jump throw there from Kyle Seager, and we'll take the first out.
At the Tribe's starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He took home the American League batting title last season. He went from corner to corner. He used the whole field, and he's so difficult to defend. When you win a batting title, you're doing something very special.
Another one.
Boy, oh boy.
Behind 0-2.
That is not what we're looking for here early in this one. A lot of contact.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Baez ranging into shallow right. He gets there, and that's
take care of this speed the best that we can. Damn.
Here's the second baseman, Jose
We just
Altuve.
have a ton of righties.
For him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Just missed it. Be curious, kind of like we're at 9 pitches here, and even if you take just the 8 pitches at the previous 2 at bats.
Softly hit out to short. And that is in there for a 2-out
base. I think we're looking, they're making contact. Even if it's a foul ball, they're making contact on like 70% of the pitches I've thrown up there. God damn it. I hit right to dive.
He's just a good hitter.
Okay,
now
see if we can.
Plate, Pedro Alvarez coming into this one. This season home run total tops in the American League.
Wow. Okay. Fuck this goddamn team.
The second deck and gone. Here's Yasmani Tomas. As he tried to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one,
I mean, it's brutal. This has been fucking brutal.
Wood into the windup. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ball 3.
Man.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And
I cannot get the outs. I can't get the swings and misses. I'm not locating well. Thank you. Oh, so a pretty brutal first inning there for us. We get the highs of the highs and then the lows of the lows.
Here's Matt Adams now. He comes into the game with his average right at the 300 mark, so it's been a good start to the season for him. High pop up.
There was no reason to swing at that.
As a play, makes the play, one away.
No reason to swing at that. That's just a fucking terrible at bat.
Here's Juan Lagares. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training, entering this one with a batting average over 300.
That's
fastball.
God
right
damn
down
it.
the middle for a strike.
God damn it. Flip the swings, man.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
You goddamn fucking moron.
Ground ball sent
Oh, that hit
up
the
middle. Flores to his
hit the
left.
pitcher's
He's
mound
there.
and bounced it a little bit
Gets
more to
into
the
2
left. We could have got that up the middle. We'd have a single. But we've had 2 really bad swings at pitches
Early season
high in the
batting line,
zone.
well above 300 coming into this one, so he'll look to keep that kind of success going. Heading out towards shallow
late.
right. Tomas moves over.
I mean, it's a very tough loss there with that 2-run home run.
Bottom of the 2nd inning coming up. All square at 2 apiece.
It's not what we're looking for at all. The pitching has been so frustrating in this video.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, and he's hoping to get things.
It's kind of one of those. It's one of those things where we've seen it against Texas. Texas was a really good example last season in MLB The Show 23, where you look at it and it's like,
Takes a pitch high and away.
how is that far off? God fucking damn it.
Now a ball lined to the left side.
Texas was a team that hit or swung a lot at pitches, and I threw a lot of stuff in the zone, and that gave me a lot of trouble.
Again, he sends it out of play.
It just also feels like they know exactly where I want to go.
Now another 1-2. Looped out towards short. And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
But, I mean, just brutal. Just brutal. The agony of home runs, the joy of the long ball. That's high. Yeah, of course it is, because it's fucking early.
Wilmer Flores is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline.
Yeah, that checks
and
out.
a reach, but it's by him as he
Wow,
goes
okay.
right to that ball. He'll get it into second. Throw won't get him.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that
I don't know why I still have him on the mound. These pitchers are, I think, kind of the weaker portion of our lineup.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. John Jay.
I mean,
stands
just
as he looks at a
god-awful.
called strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Looped out toward third. And
He's safe. He's safe.
As innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Zunino. And he could give his
Mike
guys an
Zunino,
early
you played
lead
for the
if
Mariners
they
at
come
one
through
point.
here.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
And this
It's a
one
little
misses to the
frustrating
backstop. It's even
with
at a
the
ball and a strike. Pitch on its
how
way
bad
out
the
to
misses
Zunino.
are.
Hit to short. There's Segura. One there.
Yeah.
Relay to first in time, and just like
All right,
that,
so the
decided to
2-run,
retire. So no
or the
runs
2-run,
on 2
the
base
double
hits,
play will
no
kill the
errors, and one man
the
left
rally.
on.
I
They
can't
played
think.
2
I can't
full,
fucking think.
And we are tied 2-2. Back from Progressive Field as we're set for the beginning of the 3rd inning here on the show. Striding in once again, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch.
Good take.
Fastball down near
Slow
the
down
shoe
here and just see if
tops.
we can pepper in a run or two.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Benintendi. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So
That's
with
not what
one
we
away,
want.
time
That's not
for
what
a
we
check
want
in
at
the
all.
American League Central
Here's your
Division as you
American
get a look
League
there at
Central
where the
standing.
Indians find
Chicago
themselves
way
the
out in
race.
front, 16-7. Some good AL teams. Chicago looks
Here's
good
Craig Gentry.
record-wise.
He singled and scored in his first
Obviously,
appearance in
the
this one.
Athletics look good record-wise. I wonder if we're going to
Here's
lose
the
our
first pitch to him.
promotion.
And that
I
one
mean, we have
stays
some good
low.
takes here. We're just not getting the good contact on the ball. But I hate this left field
Into
wall.
his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's bad swing.
Popped
Good
up.
God.
Alvarez.
Oh
is
my
there
God.
for it. 2 gone.
I mean, just good Lord.
So 2 are gone now for Miguel Cabrera. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Tomas.
Just a
sprinting
bad
after
swing.
it.
Just
He
bad
gets there
swings.
to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Even at
Motherfucker.
2 apiece.
Now, Wood, you're done. I am done with you. Hendricks. Oops. Put in game.
Liam Hendricks.
Liam Hendricks, you're coming in here. I don't know that it's really going to help, but I mean, everything Hendricks was throwing up there, they were on top of. Everything. A little bit better pace here with Hendricks. Makes it a little easier. Don't have to think about the timing quite as much, because with some of the starters and their windups, it's just like just a little too long to try and think about the timing up of that stuff. Makes sense in my head. It's a little late, but okay. All right, hold on. Now you're overthinking it. Too confident, too comfortable. All right. We'll call it. There's just a better rhythm to his pitches.
Takes a knee-high
All
fastball.
right. Well,
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Swing and a liner. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out
Oh,
of
the
the inning.
eight.
So with 1 away,
Okay, well,
time
that's
for a
not the
check in
AL
standings
West,
in
but
the
good try,
American
I
League
guess.
West as you find where the
Okay.
Mariners find themselves entering play today.
guys, the American League West has Chicago out front.
Ready for another chance? Dexter Fowler. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And the
That was
fastball hitting
a
93
worse
on the
fastball.
gun. It's
My
1-1.
goodness,
Well,
how
that's
good.
for
We're going
sure
3 in a
to
row.
be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
The second baseman, number 27.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Swing and a shot back.
93
up the
speed
middle.
for
And that'll
Altuve.
get down for a 2-out single. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third.
2017 would have been that whole season, huh?
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Hit to first, and he's safe.
I was preloading the throw. It's for the steal.
Coming to the plate.
Oh,
He's
no.
2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. A drive to left.
We should have been out of this game. Oh my goodness. Holy fuck. Are you kidding
So
me?
a 3-run shot to left center.
I should have had. We should be in the top of the fourth. I was trying to protect against the steal. I thought I'd be able to throw him out. I shouldn't have worried about it.
Wild ones right from the beginning. But when you can win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Man, that is a brutal. We gave up 2 home runs, a 2-run shot and a 3-run shot.
As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Pedro Alvarez. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
I can't fucking believe that. I cannot fucking believe that game.
5-2 the final today. Luis Severino with his 4th win this season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold
I can't wait to get out of
Reynolds
this fucking town.
and the rest of our crew.
God
I'm Matt
damn
Excursion.
it.
This is
I
the
mean, that is...
presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more,
You go back,
head
the
over
both
to
3-run home runs have followed some bullshit. Some fucking bullshit in this series. Oh, Pedro Alvarez. He was your player of the game. He was 1 for 2 with a 2-run blast. Yasmani Thomas was 1 for 2 with a 3-run blast. He won the game. Altuve was 2 for 2 with a run. It preloaded the throw to second, and I couldn't get it to throw back to first in time. We should have been out of that fucking inning.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes.
2 hours and 59 minutes. It was like 25 minutes, man. Severino's 4-1 with a 3 innings pitched, 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, giving up 1 strikeout, no walks. Hendricks gets the loss. He didn't strike out anybody. We had a really rough time getting these batters out. I don't know exactly how many pitches we threw, but there was at least, it felt like at least 75% of them were pieces like contacted in some way. And I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. Seager came through and he gave us a 2-run home run. And again, stupidly, I thought, hey, we'll get kind of a nice, easy, not easy, but like, we're playing with the lead. We can, hopefully mitigate some of the damage. And then we gave up a 2-run home run. I fucking hate playing this team. I fucking hate them. 1 for 1, 2-run blast. Reddick 1 for 1 with a double. Gentry 1 for 2. He scored a run. That covers the 3 hits. McCann was 0 for 1. Whew. So this frustration of a series continues. I'm hoping that we'll get batted down in the batting difficulty. It does not feel like it's difficult. I'm changing locations. I'm throwing up different pitches and different mixes. They're all over everything I am doing. And it's honestly infuriating. I don't know. Lance McCullers is on the mound. He's 5-0 with a .69 ERA. Nice, taking on Sean Medeiros. 1-3 with a 6.43 ERA. As we jump in here, I believe we're on April 30th, which will be a nice, the first full month of the season all gone. Lance McCullers. Got that right-hander up, so we'll get Reddick in the lineup. And we'll go for it. We're 3.5 games ahead of the Athletics, who are 17-9. 10 games ahead of the Angels, who are 11-16, and then the Astros and Rangers, both struggling with 8 wins and at least 9 losses more. So 8-17 and 8-18.
We're set for Sunday afternoon baseball from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today,
got some rain here.
This 3-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the
we've given up the most runs to this team.
Next.
So we've given up 9 runs to them. I think we scored 7. I think it's 9-9 even.
Gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do you have
4 starts, a 1-3 record, a 6.43 ERA, 14 innings pitched. He's given up 16 hits, a whip of 1.71, 8 walks, 10 strikeouts. We'll see if we can figure him out today. Man, this series has been so bizarre. Got a take here.
Underway underway now in the Sunday.
It's a really good take on a curveball. I don't really know what he's going to be throwing up there. Four-seam, a curveball, a changeup, a slider.
Here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winner. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Go in, stand-up double. Okay, a little surprised that was actually a stand-up double.
Way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Here's Craig Gentry. As he'll take
good take right there.
1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Fowler patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. What do they need to do to get
the way that C got covered by the foul pole looked like it said home run porn.
Got string hits together. They've got a nice lineup, and if they can continue to put the
slow down,
pressure
settle
on
down,
one guy
settle
to
down.
the next guy, just keep adding on the hits, they're going to score some runs.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball.
I was thinking it was going to be a fastball, but it was low in the zone instead of high. It just froze me up.
Kyle Seager. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone!
We are on fire with Kyle Seager. On fire. That is the 3rd consecutive game he has had a 2-out, 2-run home run in the first inning.
Kyle Seager, 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
Let's fucking go. 7th of the season, 3 of them here in Cleveland.
Hey,
that is unbelievable.
Start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
He left that curveball right over the heart of the plate. That's a great take. It is a fantastic take.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Oh, that was the one. It was a fastball really late and under it.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm.
Another 2-0 lead in the top of the first, the 3rd straight game.
3-1, and he's put him
Let's figure out this pitching.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Fowler has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the
kind of a wonky animation, but we'll take that 2-run blast from Kyle Seager. And we'll get ready here for the bottom half of inning number 1.
It's now 2-0 Seattle.
Lance McCullers, he's on the mound. He's pitched very well. 5-0 record in 13 innings pitched in these 5 starts. A .69 ERA, nice. 9 hits, a .77 whip, 1 walk, 24 strikeouts. But we are starting to get to that point, and it's usually why I do the preseason, kind of balance out the difficulty a little bit.
Numbers look so good with runners in scoring position.
At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Breaking
Oh,
ball
good
for
Lord.
a strike. 0-1.
Sorry.
HR,
It's
your
okay.
former employer, the Mariners, entering play here this afternoon. Despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they've
gracious.
won 6 in a row prior to that.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through.
I mean, it's been just a disaster, though.
They're doing the things they need to do to
Defensively,
really
it has
be
been
winning
a
club right now.
nightmare.
And with that, let's get a look at the
I
starting
can't
lineup for
believe
the
I
Indians.
lost that last game.
What's the key to a home
Like, I know,
victory
you
here?
know, turn the
When you
page,
come in and you
every
realize,
sports
man, we're
cliche,
already down
short-term
2.
memory, blah,
What do
blah,
you do?
blah.
You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The
It's
next
just
man moves him
unbelievable.
up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. If you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a fastball.
Wow, that is a generous strike. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Drops in a strike.
Wow, okay,
to
so
start
that-
the at-bat, 0-1.
And part of the plate is, it is open for strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center.
Okay. Hey, we get through the first inning clean. All right, that's what we're looking
Put it away to
for.
retire the side.
Let's...
Down in order go the Tribe.
Ugh.
Trail it here 2-0.
Oh my goodness.
Here's Javier Baez. The average in the early season, not pretty for him, hovering in the 220s. First delivery to him on the way.
Well, I
And this
mean,
one's
he's
nowhere
improving.
close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And
Baez might be my
No,
Raleigh
he
in
did
this
not. Ball 2.
Wow,
this
how about
season.
that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
Went for it, you know, kind of looking for that 2-0 fastball.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
Stay.
Nearly a big fly to
I
start the
don't.
inning.
Where the
Instead,
fuck is the
foul
ball? Second time with Baez,
Into the
we've
windup.
missed a
Here
home
comes
run.
The 2-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Fowler on
Damn,
the run,
that is
and he tracks it down.
truly unfortunate.
Nice play for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Indians. And I'm looking down there at the catcher position, Giovanni Soto. This guy calls a great game, and everybody loves throwing to him when they got a chance to have him behind the plate. Calls a great game.
Why is this commentary so redundant?
0-1, here it comes. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground.
They love it because he calls a great game. He calls a great game.
First, 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Juan Lagares. He's off to a good start at the plate. The average coming in just under 300. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a
Good
first
take
pitch
right
slider
there.
that just tails out of the zone. It's
Really
ball
bummed that
1.
we've missed a couple of home runs with Baez.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But that's going to get out of play and into the camera well. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Grounded to third.
Damn it. Twice now. He's thrown stuff
Side
right
is retired.
over the heart of the plate, and we have missed it.
As they're unable
It's a
to
little
add to
frustrating,
their
but we can...
2-0 lead.
It's a little easier to deal with a 2-0 lead. It is frustrating, though, because especially with how inconsistently we have been playing on defense, you'd really like to put this team away a little more.
Currently 7th in the American League in hitting. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2.
Oh, that is a strike.
Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
That's a strike.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a
well, thankfully he missed that curveball.
Finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball.
That is super frustrating. What happened last time we saw a pitch that should have been an out?
Right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And a
Thank you.
Swung on and missed for the first out.
Granted, that strike 3 ended up being a walk, but it ended up ending in a 3-run home run. So good to get him struck out there.
Love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Foul tip held on to
Okay, well, thank God. Thank flipping God. I thought that was going to be blasted.
Settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going.
Second time that they have gotten a hit, and I'm like, this is it. This is the one that launches them into the stratosphere of victory. Victory!
Ready now, Andrew Benintendi. And it's been a slow start to the year, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Again, he sends it out
Oh, I thought that curveball was going to sit down a little more. Actually, it was in a pretty good location. He was on the location. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I saw a bug, and I was like, it's getting dangerously close to my big open mouth. Hold your breath. Don't give up the home run. There we go. Only one extra pitch. So we'll head to the top of the 3rd with a 2-0 lead. And somehow we've been able to keep this this lineup quiet so far, which is really, really nice. All right, McCann. We're going to go bullpen here.
For the Mariners, the catcher number 34, James McCann.
Oh, we can take a look at his stats there. Oh, okay. I guess I should be looking at that a little bit more. Pitch, miles per hour. 93 on a fastball, 80 on a curveball, 84 on a changeup, 84 on a slider. Oh, okay. That information... I really appreciate the amount of information we get in current gen games, or current games. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I was tinkering around with MLB The Show 22, doing a little achievement hunting. That game runs so poorly on Xbox One. MLB The Show 21 was not that bad. Which that's the console I played MLB The Show 21 on, was a regular Xbox One. I could not believe it. It was so hard to adjust to.
Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
It's a good take.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove
That's a
down
single.
the line.
That's a single.
Now that's a swing you want to put in your memory bank. He got off to a slow start here in April, but that's something to build on. And if he can continue to move forward, we'll see him get the average up soon.
Standing in now, Craig Gentry. As the first pitch to him runs a
That one's
bit
good. That
inside
one's
for
good.
1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Come on, Gentry. Gentry doesn't have a lot of power. Ooh.
Up. Alvarez is there for it, and he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. So no runs on
Why
one
did he
base
not
hit,
turn
no
back?
errors, and no one left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Oh my god. Every one of these 3 games has had some moronic bullshit. Good god. Alright, let's get another save here.
Michael
Rivera, 16 saves. Next closest, 1. Unbelievable. Honestly, I thought the saves would be like out of control, but because I can't get the CPU, like, the CPU stamina isn't affected. See, that's the thing. That's what you gotta get. Adjust the stamina based on the. You have the technology in the one thing. What's it called? That's a bad pitch. You have the technology. Diamond Dynasty. I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to turn up the stamina by like 300% or something like that. Oops. Okay, let's maybe not throw the slider. Oh, I'm throwing a fastball on accident. I was just trying to skip, but... All right, Rivera. What do we got here?
And the 34-year-old
curveball's
veteran
in.
looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this is swung on.
It's going to be cool to have
Missed by
him be like
Soto.
reliever of the
He
year
falls
with
behind now, down 0-2.
just an absurd number of
It's
saves.
safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball.
So we definitely gave him one extra save that he probably didn't need, or
That is a tough pitch to lay off.
like there's a reason he pitched a .1 inning for one of them, but that save we could have also gotten yesterday or in the first game of this season.
I mean, the delivery looked like a fastball. Great eyes.
Misses ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your
That's
curveball.
what I would like to
1 and
throw.
2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone.
There we go. That's what I like
Didn't get him to
seeing.
go after it, but the execution was
One
nice.
down.
So he sets him down.
We're not out of the
swinging.
woods, obviously. Joe Mauer. Oh my God, Minnesota fans, look away. Playing for division rival Cleveland.
Comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snap.
He swung at that?
There.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left.
Okay,
And
we're good,
there's the
we're good.
first hit of the game for Cleveland.
Singles, no problem.
That's a big base hit
No
over the chin.
problem.
Now start off
Did I go with the same
soft,
pitch there,
came
back
out
to
with
back?
something hard. I don't know why he threw a hard fastball there because he really fooled him on the off-speed stuff.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Okay,
Swinging
okay,
a little blooper
okay,
to center.
okay,
Coming in is Lagares.
okay. Not sure why they gave me the center fielder on that.
And he will scurry
Really
back
not
to
sure.
first as he'll
Segura
think
has
twice
so
about
much
trying to
more
move up.
speed.
Striding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch is
It's a nice slider. A
called for
little
strike.
early, but it's fine. The problem is that Rivera just
The
runs
0-1 on
constantly
its
is
way.
like running on fumes.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
All right,
He
see if we can get him
certainly
on
hasn't been the aggressor
a.
in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle
Just
up.
missed.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just.
All right, we're gonna get out of here with a save situation.
Go back out there again.
No, man.
Okay, so we take 2 of 3 from Cleveland. It is not pretty. It is pretty frustrating. That double play at the end of the 3rd inning was very confusing. I assumed that the game would just like pull him back to first base, and then he just kept running, and I was like, well, I guess I need to hit L1 or R1, even though when
No complaints here.
like balls get hit out into the outfield, it holds the runner at second, sends him back. Oh my God.
earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Sean
Just-
Medeiros worked only
all right.
3 innings
right.
in the losing
all
effort.
right.
Michael Rivera records the save. His
They are a team that I
17th
think
on the
just
year.
kind of gives me
So
some
that'll
trouble
about
just
do it for
naturally.
us
They
this
swing a lot
afternoon.
at
Thanks to
pitches.
Harold Reynolds and Dan Fleece
I think the
and rest
difficulty
of our crew.
jump
I'm
hurt
Matt
a little
Vasgersian.
bit,
This has
but
been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out
not
more,
that
head on
big
over
of a
to
deal.
theshowNation.com.
We beat Cleveland, yet another 2-run. Kyle Seager, a home run in the top of the first with 2 outs, no less. Segura was 2 for 2 in this game. Seager was 1 for 1. He had the 2-run blast, and that was it. Segura was 2 for 2 with a double and a run. McCann was 0 for 1, as was Baez. We only had 3 hits. It was Segura. It was the Segura-Seager show here in game number 3. Maurer had the only hit for Cleveland. Sean Medeiros picks up his 4th loss of the season. He pitched 3 innings. He gave up 3 hits, 2 earned, 2 runs, 2, both of them earned. No walks, 1 strikeout. McCullers struck out 3 in 2 innings, and then you got zeros where you want them. Hits, runs, earned, and walks. Rivera, save number 17 on the season. So that will do it for episode number 9, I want to say. Let's see. Is that where we are? We 8. Is it 8? Series 8. Series 8. So episode number 8 is completed. We get 2 out of 3 from Cleveland, which is excellent. I'm very happy about that. And yeah, let's go ahead and sim through the rest of the date, and we will be off on Monday. The reason I'd like to sim through the rest of the date is let's check some statistics real quick.
It's Monday morning, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West.
Shut it. Just stop. Batting average, McCutcheon's up at 450. Moreno. Seager's at 400. Cabrera's right there as well. A couple guys in the top 10. 3 dudes tied at 7th, which is kind of wild. Hits, McCutcheon leads with 18. Gentry has 17, as well as Cabrera. Seager right there, he's hot. He has 16. At-bats, 53 for Segura. I think that's because he's usually in the top 2. And then we're able to usually get at least 1 hit to give him another opportunity to add an at-bat. Kiermaier has 56 at-bats. Hits, D. Gordon, 21. As I guess I can kind of hide my camera. I was looking more for the Michael Saunders batting average, 457. If you want to take a look at some of that, I was hoping for more of the team stats. Team stats and rankings. Team rankings. Let's look at that. Let's look at that. We are second in batting average through the first month of the season at 314, just behind Cleveland, who is Danny Valencia is a 78 overall, batting 387 through the first month. We have a rookie. That's a bit of a cheat there. He hasn't had a ton of at-bats. Seager, though, at 400. Eric Young Jr., he also hasn't had a ton of at-bats, so our sample size is not great, and maybe that's why Danny Valencia is up there as well. Let's look up at the bottom. LA, 205. Gross. The at-bats, we have 360 of them so far. Good for second. Makes sense that the A's would be number 1 because they have knocked a lot of runs in. 282 for the Phillies, which is good for last. Runs, 61 were in the top 4 with 49, just 1 ahead of the Arizona Diamondbacks. But if we didn't have that explosion throughout this game, like if we had the third game in the first 2, you take away 5, and so we had 49. We're down in 10th, so we're still top 10 in runs, but 7 or 8 or whatever it was in that first game, really, really helpful. Hits, we have 113, number 1 in the league. 69, 269s, 61 for Los Angeles. No way. They've scored 19 runs. Oh my goodness. That is brutal. Segura scored 10 by himself. Our top 2 players, Segura and Seager, have as many runs as the entire Los Angeles Dodgers team. Wow. Hits, they also are in last, unsurprisingly, with 61. Doubles, tied 5th with 18. Okay. Who do we have? Reddick with 5. Cabrera with 3. We've been a little cold with Cabrera. Baez, kind of the surprise there with 3 doubles. Okay. 6 for St. Louis. Los Angeles has 11 doubles, but they have only scored 19 times. What is happening? Triples. I believe we have at least 1. Chris Bryant with 2. Kansas City leads with 6. Wait, where are we? Okay, yeah, we're tied for 23rd with just 1. It was Eric Young Jr. Okay. The Twins do not have a triple. That is wild. Where's Los Angeles? They have 2. They have 2 triples. Okay. Home runs, 21 for Washington. They are mashing them. I think we have, Seager has 7 of our 17, which means there are 10 split between guys. Segura has 4 of those 10. Cabrera has 3 of those. I want to say Baez maybe has 1 or 2 of the others. We're not mashing a ton, though we were pretty good in the last game. We have been scoring. I feel like we've been scoring more frequently with the small ball runs. Jake Lamb has 50% of the Los Angeles Dodgers home runs, and we have 2 players that have more, that are equal to LA or have more. We have, and Seager has 7, which is as many as the entire Los Angeles Angels team has and the Milwaukee Brewers. Now, I will give the caveat on Los Angeles. They've had to face us, and we are pretty tough out because we don't give up a lot of runs. Runs batted in, 49, good for 4th in the league. The A's up at 61. 19 for Los Angeles, okay. Stolen bases, we have 0. We don't steal a lot. Not a lot. So I think we're going to be down at the bottom there. Where's Los Angeles? 5? Okay. Caught stealing 0 times. Hey, that's where we are. Who's in last? 6 steals? And they have 12? Wow. I mean, if you're going to go. Stolen base percentage, 100%. And we're at 0. Okay, that checks out. The Mets with 4 under 500. All right. We just faced Cleveland, and I don't know. No, the hit and run doesn't count. Base on balls, 37 for Washington and Arizona. We have 2 walks this season. Baez and Adams. We don't walk a lot. We've thrown some opportunities away, but I just don't think that we, like, from some of the computer games that I've looked at, they go a lot longer than our games. We're pretty regularly done with games in 3 innings, so we just don't have as many at-bats, especially when we're at home and we're only going up to bat twice. So, yeah, I imagine we'll be down there pretty low throughout the entire season. Los Angeles' offense has been pretty anemic, but they're middle of the pack for bases on balls. Strikeouts, we have 28, which is the lowest in the majors. It's the same reasoning, but the inverse. We do strike out pretty frequently, but we also play shorter games too, so that helps eliminate or mitigate, I should say, that opportunity. The Houston Astros will likely be the first team to hit 100 strikeouts. As a team, the Angels are close with 95. Slugging percentage, we're in second at 511, right behind the Reds at 542, just ahead of the Yankees, 506. 296, pretty abysmal for the Los Angeles Dodgers. On base percentage, we're not the worst. Los Angeles isn't even the worst. What is Houston? What is happening? They also had to play us twice, which I think really puts a dent in their stats. 322, 15th. Okay, I guess that's not terrible. Total bases, 184. Just 3 more than the Cincinnati Reds. But there's a pretty good gap between the top 2 and the 3rd spot. 88 total bases for Los Angeles. I'm not trying to pick on them. I just find that the difference. We have nearly 100 more total bases than the last place team. Plate appearances, 429 for the Athletics, 366 for us. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, thinking about it, we're playing shorter games. If you take 3 out for like every home game that we don't have to do, where they're piling them up, and the A's score a lot of runs too. GIDP, I don't even know what that means. 15. Sure. GIDP. It's a baseball. It's an acronym, I'm sure. GIDP ball. Oh, grounded to double play. Okay, that checks out. Yeah, 15 of those. That absolutely makes sense. I think we won a game where we did like 3 of them. Okay, yeah, it checks out. 15 makes a lot of sense. We will be number 1, or I guess last, in that the entire season. I guarantee it. Los Angeles only grounded to 1 of them. Pretty good for them. When you're only scoring 19 runs, makes it a little easier. Assists. I'm a little surprised we're not higher. Oh, we do have a lot of strikeouts, though. 68? Oh, we're so close. So close. 26th, though. I mean, we're getting beat out by Los Angeles, and they have, like, the worst offense. Putouts, 306 for the Oakland Athletics. We're at 277. Pretty big gap. Philadelphia with 204. Okay. Errors? No, we really only have 1 error? Okay. 8 for the Twins. Interesting. Fielding percentage, 997. Good for first. Right there with the Cubs. 976 for the Twins. ERA, 169. Nice. Looking good. Oh, we're in second? Wait, hold on. What? Hold on. We're in second? That's wild. I saw the S and I just, in my mind, I just put our logo there. Whoops. Okay. Well, we're second. Feeling pretty good. Complete games. 23. We only have 5. Okay. We don't throw a lot of complete games because I will dominate here in the next one. Shutouts. Okay. Maybe that was the stat I thought it was going to be. Complete games 23. That's where I think it's going to get like super interesting. These like complete game stats, they have like, look at those fire pitchers for Boston and for Chicago. We only have 5. Yeah, I mean, we could get that stat up if we wanted to, but we don't need to. 14 shutouts, pretty good. Los Angeles somehow has managed 7 shutouts, and they scored 19 total runs. What? Saves, see, there it is. There it is. 17. Next closest is 2. That's the stat that I want. That's where I think this could be a lot of fun if you could adjust the stamina. The complete games would probably be like more regular, but like I think the saves would be just off the charts with just fewer opportunities to score. So hopefully you would see much closer games and like us using Rivera like all the time. But like team saves and then individual saves are like spread out more. Blown saves. Nobody's blown a save except for the Chicago Cubs have blown 1. Okay. They've blown 1 save and it's good for 30th because nobody else has done it. Hits allowed. We've only allowed 58 hits. 107 allowed by the Oakland Athletics. I thought Los Angeles would be lower. 85. Huh. Runs allowed only... Oh, we have 24. They only have 22. I did it again, by the way. I just assumed we would be at the top there. Washington's allowed 57. Los Angeles has only allowed 44, but they've also only scored like 19, so that's weird. Runs earned? Or earned runs? 16. Nope, that's not us again. Stop it. The White Sox being on top, I hate it. I keep thinking that we're going to be number 1. 23 of the 24, that's kind of wild. The White Sox have only 16 earned runs, 22 runs allowed, 23 to 24. And interesting, the Yankees slipped to 7th in earned runs. Home runs allowed, only 5. Oh, God. Yeah, 10. Okay. And we allowed like 3 or 4 in that last series. Otherwise, we would be second, probably. Base on balls allowed 5. Don't fucking pitch outside the zone. Come on. Who's down here at the bottom? Oh, the Cubs, 36. Strikeouts, 115. That's good. Really, really good. I'd anticipate that levels out in the future as we climb the difficulty level. Win percentage, 808. Excellent. Oh, strikeouts, 44 for Tampa Bay. Win percentage, 808. 269 for Tampa Bay. It's worse than Los Angeles. Oh, Tampa Bay got up to like just the most abysmal start. And there you have it. All right, we're second in batting average. All right. Well, there you go. There's some end-of-month stats. I think if it lines up pretty nicely, we'll take a peek at those throughout the season. I think that they're interesting. Hopefully you don't mind them. But if you don't like them, you don't have to watch the last part of the video. There you go. A win-win for all of us. I get to look at some stats that I think are going to be interesting as this season plays out. Yeah, that'll do it. Kind of a wild series against Cleveland as we get ready to head home to take on Zach Davies and the Los Angeles Angels. Tanner Roark is going to be on the mound for us, so we get an opportunity to push them even further below 500 and ruin more of their statistics. There you have it. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. We'll be back tomorrow for more baseball. 6 p.m. Pacific time right here on the channel. Check out the morning video. We did play some more Minecraft. We're working on the On a Rail achievement. So if you'd like to see us work on that, you can do that. Pretty good episode. And then I'll be back tomorrow, most likely with the Xbox Winter Demo Fest. I got to do some fanciful behind the scenes work. So check that out. The Winter Demo Fest runs now through the 31st of December. It's their longest running Demo Fest. Usually they only run like a week. And this time it's running for the rest of the year. It's running for 26 days, which is absurd. So check that out if you would like, and then check out Xbox if you want to try the demos yourself. Thank you again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. We'll see you later tomorrow for more baseball. Taste test on Saturday. Good sports, good Mariners. Have a great rest of your night.